So let's disable that. Settings. Okay. Okay. Output settings. Platform. Ah, here we go. Okay. Yep, I know I'm live. Thank you. Okay. Give me a second, everyone, if you guys are watching me on YouTube and TikTok. I'm trying to get TikTok live going because I got access. I just have to find where my stream key stuff is. TikTok. Let's go to there. Pause, thank you. More. Is it under TikTok Studio or is it under TikTok Live? I don't know what it's under. Comments, Creator Academy. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. I'll do that after though. Monetization, royalty free. No, back to TikTok. I don't think that's where we want to be. That's what I used to upload my...
I carefully scraped off the birth date on the check.
Turn that off. Why is it? Oh, let's mute the audio. That jump scared me. My God. Okay, hold on. Where do I find the stream key and stuff? Live tools. Is it live center? Oh, this looks promising. Hold. Go live, recapture the viewers today. Yep. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, so then how do I find... oh, wait, this is a different... oh, wait, I'm stupid. Wait, I'm stupid. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Connect TikTok. Test stream. Because it gave me access just now. It said I have access to go live. It says I'm ineligible for streaming though. What? Hold on. TikTok. What did I look up before? TikTok streaming. TikTok apply to stream, I think is what I put in, right? Apply for access to go live on PCs, is this it? Oh, saw it. Access is not approved. What? Okay, hold on. Select platform. Okay, hold on. Information of your channel, improve of ownership to help do application. Oh, okay. Twitch. Let me get my Twitch link really quick. 1 sec. Let me get the tab. I'm figuring it out. Average concurrent viewers. It's like less than 10. Provide screenshots to confirm you're the account holder. Yay. My TikTok account is same as Instagram. Oh, there's all my scheduled clips. Jeez. 15th, 16th, 19th, 22nd, 23rd, 26th. It's gonna be weird, like, getting that schedule down. It's gonna take some time to get used to it. Okay. Okay, so that, and then I need screenshots of what? I have to upload screenshots. Oh, shit. Okay, let me do some Gaiazo trickery. Oh, that's me going live. Okay. Wait, down here. I'm stupid. I forgot. Hold on. I'm so sorry. then let me do stream. And then that's my stream manager home. Yeah, let's do my home page as well. Then let me download all of these screenshots, save image as. Just make downloads is fine. Download, save. Save image as, download, save. And then screenshots. Can I select multiple or one at a time? It's one at a time. Okay. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. And that one. Okay. Submit. Highly doubt it'll accept me. Access under review. Okay, at least that's something. At least it's under review and not immediately rejected. So within 3 business days. So that'll be Monday through Wednesday, I think. What's this? And then, you know what? I should probably get kick fixed as well. So let's enable that. Oh, the hell? Why is it doing both? Okay, close that. Stream started boarded. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Let's do NHL26. I might change my title and stuff and play game. Why is it not? Test stream. Can I just start without a title or a category? Starting. Okay, yeah, that's right. I gotta reconnect it. Redirecting. Yep. Allow. I haven't gone live on Kick in a while. Yes, allow access. I said that already. Please allow me access, Kick. Oh my goodness. Logging you in. Shouldn't take long. It's taken a while. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's better. Tickle my throat. Yikes. Failed to set up my stream info. What? What do you mean? Oh wait, it says I'm live. Wait, it's showing I'm live. What the hell? Why did it not? That's weird. That's really, what the hell? Okay, hold on. So then can I change the info then? Broadcast settings. Stream started boarded. Test. What happened? The hell happened? Start streaming. There we go. That was weird. I'll turn off TikTok, obviously, because that's not going to work. But... Okay, is that going to work, though? Let me refresh Kick really quick and make sure. No. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're... Excuse me. Now we're cooking. Okay, okay. Now we're cooking a bit here. Okay, so I got Kick back up and running again after a while. YouTube's chilling. Twitch is chilling. Even though Twitch is saying that my freaking thing is being annoying. Okay. Okay, trying to figure out, like, what I can do. I might actually make one of these and take it with me to work today. It is really yummy. Sorry, Dad, I'm drinking your stash. I'm drinking your stash, Dad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Not really that sorry. Oh, you're in Ontario. You can't do shit. Access status Streamlabs. Why does it say Streamlabs? I use Stream Elements. Go back. Hold on, let me do some research really quick. No, that's not. Okay, let me close that. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me just do some wizardry here. Okay, hold on. So TikTok. I'm gonna mute this tab. More. Live tool. Okay, that was the live center. What's the live creator hub? What's that? Creator hub. Looks like a rundown of what TikTok Live is. Okay. I might hit up my coworker. So I was talking with my coworker. He streams as well, and how many followers does he have on TikTok? I don't remember. I think he definitely has more than me. I know that. But he was mentioning that he's got okay, yeah. So he's got less than 1,000 followers, and I thought that was the requirement for going live. Apparently, it's not. He said that he applied. So now I'm trying to figure out like, wait, how does this work? Like, I might throw him a message. Let me just see if he's working today. Because if he's working today, I'll just ask him later because I'm on. Let's see. All right, is he here today? So, he is on later today at the same time as me. Okay, so then what I might do, unless he pops in my stream on not TikTok, on Twitch right now, is I'll ask him when I'm at work with him and gain some knowledge. Gain some knowledge. Okay, so anyway, Live Creator Hub. What is this? What is this? Okay, so Live Creator Program, eligibility requirements. Join the Live Creator Program. I just want to go. I want to stream on TikTok. That's all I want to do. I don't really care what access I have. This looks like a completely different thing. Here, TikTok guidelines. No, I don't think this is what I want. So then we're at Live Studio again, which is the app for TikTok specifically. So I don't want to do that. So then my only option is Live Center. I guess I just wait for that application process, honestly. I guess I just wait. Live recordings, real-time performance, home. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, yeah. All right, well, you know what? Now we know. I gotta wait for my access to be checked up on. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Let me just. Is this my? That's my stay when I'm in England. Okay, yeah. Whoops. Okay, keep that there. Move that to trash. Keep that. All right, let me get all of my dashboards open for streaming because I am gonna be live for a little bit. Here's my question. Do I have anything to do besides schoolwork? No. So maybe it's not worth going to 7 today. That's the coffee shop near my place. In that case, I work at 5:30, which means it's 1 o'clock now. I'm probably just going to stream for a couple hours, then start walking on my way to work. I have to get shoes for the fucking heads I turned off. I have to get shoes for the gym. So I gotta stop at the shoe store on the way there. It's literally like on the walk there, which is perfect. So what I'll do is I'll bring my laptop backpack, the one behind me. You can kind of see it in the corner. I'll bring that with me, put my new shoes in there while I'm working, or I'll just put them with my other Crocs and stuff, whatever. And then I'll take them home after work. So I'm trying to figure out. No, I can't bike today because it's raining. Fuck, and I work till 10:30. Oh shit. Oh man, that sucks ass. I have to walk back in the dark in this neighborhood. This neighborhood's not like incredibly sketchy, but it can be. So it's like, ugh, don't like the thought of that. So, well, I'll get a good walk there, and I'll have a massive target on my back, literally, because yeah. Hey. Okay, so you know what? Let me change all my titles, and then we'll play some franchise mode. Oh wait, did I do my off-stream stuff? Oh no, did I not do that? Oh no, if I didn't, we're gonna be waiting for a while. Oh no, I should have checked that before I went live. Uh-oh. Let me just change my titles right now while it's loading. Just gonna wait for an answer back from that friend of mine. Let me just turn my volume down. Oh, I can't see things. Okay, let me go to, let me close this. Go to main. Turn this on. There we go. Okay. Do that. Whoops. Oh yeah, notes for the game. There we go. Okay. NHL. Let's see. Did we do my Austrian stuff? I feel like I did, but it's been a minute since I played NHL. I decided to take a short little break because we got a little while longer until the release of NHL27. So, yeah. Also, for the sake of easier editing, I'm going to keep my camera down on the bottom left. When I play like games like Age of Empires, which has like a building menu on the bottom left, I'll move my camera, but for everything else, unless it blocks something, I'll just leave my camera down here. So, dismiss, yeah, I know. Franchise mode, continue. Please tell me I did the off-stream stuff. Please tell me I did the off-stream stuff. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Oh, maybe I did. Enlund, Misa, Celebrini, Pollock, Bloomquist, the Bald. Oh, wait. O'Donovan. Let me go to normalize. Hold on. I'm using the OBS to look at it because I don't have it on my thing. O'Donovan, Moore, Kid. Okay, maybe I did. Kolzig, Danielson, Holmberg. Maybe I did. Carlo, George, Romano, Shurkov, Weeb, Reed, Venkateshan, Cider. I think I actually did. Misa and the Celebrini, Kid. Shurkov. Yeah, looks like I did. The Bald, Bloomquist, Pollock, Moore. Read. All right, you know what? I think I did do my Austrian stuff. Oh, thank God. I thought I forgot to for a second there. I was like, uh-oh. Okay. Don't have to take like 45 to a minute to an hour to do all that. Thank God. Okay, let me change my titles really quick. Broadcast settings. Let me just copy it from my last live stream because I erased it for the test stream thing. This. And videos, then oh, it's not there anymore. Fuck. Nothing's going right today. Okay. We're so back on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Whoops. Two O's. NHL franchise year. What year are we on? This is your, no way, this is your 6. No way. Ah, year 7, I think. Year 7 or year 8? Yeah, we're on year 7. Year 7? Wait, no way. No. Hold on, wait. Apparently it is year 7. I'll double check that in a minute, but Carlo, yeah, we're on year 7. I thought we were on year 8. Year 7. Exclamation mark Discord. Exclamation mark. Oh shit. Socials? I don't know what was on my title before. Exclamation mark. Fuck, what was the other one? What is this? Hold on a second. There's a work thing. Okay, sorry about that. Wait, let me just check how many I have. Hold on. Okay, so then I'm chilling on that. Oh, let me actually go since this. I don't want that to be affected though. I'll mention that. Okay. Okay, start with that. There's another command. I gotta go Nightbot. Hold up. Let me check. I gotta check my commands now and find out what the third one is. Commands. Discord. Mods, no ping, no players, no socials. Just Discord and socials looks like. Yeah. I think it's just Discord and socials. Oh, is that working? Let me see if my commands on YouTube work, because I have no idea. Live stream. Wait for the chat to load on that. And I know the commands on Kick. I don't think they work. I have no idea if they work, so. Integrations. No, not that. Chat moderation. Settings. Connections. Here we go. No connections. What do you mean no connections? Security. Am I dumb? Okay, there's a problem there. Oh, there. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, it does work on YouTube. Okay, I wasn't sure if it did. And then what about Kick? Can I get that working on Kick? Or does Kick not support Nightbot yet? Does Kick support Nightbot? Does not support Nightbot. Okay, so I have to, so basically I should probably find a different bot for Kick. And then just use the same commands. That's fine. I mean, that's not a big deal. It just means that all the Kick people that come in will not be able to join socials unless they go to one of my other platforms, which is fine. Okay, and then let's just go to NHL26. Yep. NHL franchise. NHL26 Franchise Year 7. And then NHL26 for Kick. Go. Is that it? Yep. Update streams. Okay. Continue. All right. Looks like we're chilling. So we're going to be live for probably, we're going to try and do the entire year. We're going to try and do regular season, playoffs, off season, and then we'll end. We're going to try to get as much done in this stream as we can. Because why the frack not? me go to my other overlay here. So it's been a minute. I gotta reacclimate myself to the San Jose roster that I built. It's been like a week and a bit since I streamed franchise mode. So, as always, I usually go into overlays when I stream this game. So we're going to do the best I can to verbally react to shit that happens, because a lot of shit happens in this game sometimes. Excuse me. Okay, go away, Kick. I'm trying to do stuff. Let me just quickly get my dashboard for Kick open. And then we'll get started here. Is there a dashboard for YouTube? No, there's not, because I have to go in my other account. I'll just stick with it on my personal account. That's fine. Okay. Do we have good quality on Kick, though? That's my question. I think we do. Okay. I think we're chill. Alrighty, so we're back. Sorry about the delay for franchise. Sorry about the week off from streams. I needed the week to just focus on personal life. Just helping out a friend of mine. I really needed to be there for them, and yeah, I hope you guys understand. Give me 1 second. Okay. Also, I'm not announcing the stream on Instagram for now. I'll lose traction, but that's fine. So, anywho, let's reacclimate ourselves with the roster that we built. So, first line, we've got Enland, we got Misa, we got Celebrini. Basically, a two-way forward, power forward player. We've got a playmaking two-way forward and a playmaking sniper. So this is a weird line, but it's worked out. We've tried to change Celebrini to become a sniper. Didn't work. I'm going to keep trying my best, though. I'll have to remember every month to do those conversations and get that sorted. But this is a really good first line. It's worked really well for us in the past. I believe it got us to, what, round 2 in the playoffs last year? Or did we lose in round 1 again? Playoffs. It was only 1 round. Okay. But it was a good round, because I remember I was actually editing the clips over the past week. Speaking of, lots of clips coming up every Saturday, Sunday, 2 o'clock, and then Wednesdays at 9 Central Time. But there was that one goal scored by Kid on the backhand from like the freaking outside the face-off circle that went into the back of the net, and that was his first freaking goal in the playoffs. So I gotta get some synthwave out because my headset keeps turning off. I apologize.
If you
Let's do this. There we go. Now my headset won't turn off. Jesus. Okay. So, yeah, there's that. Second line, we got Polak, Blomqvist, and Thibault. We're going to try this line one more time. Thibault, first year, got a ton of goals. Second year, got more assists. First year, he got a ton of goals, but a -8, we didn't make the playoffs. Second year, he got equal goals and assists. Same thing, it's fine. This past year, he got less shots, less goals, and more assists. I want this guy to be our goal scorer. I think Blomqvist, once again, let's see his shot totals, 187. So they have been lowering. They've been 209, 52, 210, 187, but his shooting percentage is so up there. So it's like he's a good shooter, but he just can't aim. That's the issue. But he's scoring goals for me anyways, which I don't mind. I'm not arguing the fact that he's scoring goals. I love that. I just want Thibault to be the main scorer on that second line. And then Polak's there as basically the playmaker for them too, I guess, at this point. But they've all got equal points. They're very similar players. Third line, we're going to try Kevin O'Donovan on the third line for a change. We've got his discipline up to 86. His aggressiveness stat is what's hurting us, though, 100% at 95. We've got him logged up for another year. Then we got to extend him, so we got to figure out what he wants, whether or not he stays. We'll have to figure that out from there. Alongside of him, we got Oliver Moore, still one of the best, probably the best contract on this team, with 2 more years for him being tradable with a modified no trade clause. Then he's got a no trade clause period on his last 2 years of his contract at 2.7. Yeah, 2.7. The fact that we got an 88 overall at 2.7 million on the third line is so ridiculous. I love it though. It means we can seamlessly switch between Moore and Blomqvist if we need to. So, and then the man, the myth, the legend. This dude got us into the playoffs. I don't know how. I don't know why, but he got us into the playoffs. Santiago kid, he deserves to be on this roster for quite a while after that performance. Both at the end of the regular season, which at the end of the regular season, he had 11 goals and 7 assists on the 4th line for 18 points at a +11. Like, we brought this guy up. We're like, you know what? We'll give him a shot. We'll see if we can get in the playoffs. This guy went, all right, hold my beer. I'm on it. And in the playoffs, he only had a goal, but it was a game winner overtime. Sorry, double overtime game winner, a -1. But if you look at his giveaways to takeaways as well, takeaways 2. Season stats, giveaways, takeaways 18-8, but still not bad for a sniper that's undersized. Not bad at all. So we got to work on his two-way game. We got to work on his physical. This guy is going to be a very good 3rd, 4th line hybrid for us. I love that we got him on a really cheap deal for 4 more years. That way, if he does grow, whether or not he does, as long as his stats stay the same, I am happy. And then our 4th line, we've got Kolzig, we got Danielson, and we got Holmberg. So we got a veteran on the 4th line for a change. Got kind of good all-around stats as a playmaker, but this guy can feed the puck to Danielson, to Kolzig. If we need to make an upgrade on Danielson, I will do that. We got him on a very cheap deal, it looks like, for multiple years. Kolzig, I think the same thing. Yeah, same thing. So we'll see from there. Defense, we got Romano and Shurkov on the top line. Then, you guys know it, we got the Reedham and Weeb line on the 2nd. And then 3rd line, we picked this guy up during the draft last year. I made a clip about it. I did not upload it to my socials. I'm going to leave that one on Twitch only. But we got an offer at the trade deadline last year's sim, where it was Moritz Seider for 2 of my prospects. One of them promising, one of them not. And I was like, I really don't want to give up both, so I'm going to wait. I waited after the trade deadline. Should I have picked him up? Probably would have gotten us to the 2nd or 3rd round. My bad. But then he was offered to me for a 2nd rounder we were not going to use. So what I did is I improved that offer a little bit, and I acquired Moritz Seider, and now we have him locked up for 3 years at 9.8. But this guy is like a rental, and he's tradable. If we want to bring someone else up that's growing, like McClement, for example, or Perezogan, who's probably going to replace Reed, sorry. Oh my God, they're so similar. In the future, Karki, even if we want to replace him, like, there's all these prospects in the AHL that we have that can take Seider's place. We can always move on from Seider if we want to. But I thought, like, since we're in a contending spot, do I want to play him on the 2nd line? I absolutely do. But I'm also like, he's going to take points away from Reed. Weeb is already kind of doing that, but he's not as point productive as Seider is. So I kind of want to, like, stick with the Reedham and Weeb line just to see how it goes for 1 or 2 more years and then figure that out there. And then we got Venkatashan alongside of Seider. That's going to be a very good shutdown line. So 2 guys taller than 6'2", one of them 205 pounds, one of them like just under 200 pounds, and they're both physical beasts. Like, Venkatashan, 3.5-star physical. Seider has 5-star physical. That's going to be brutal come the playoff sim. Goaltending, we've got Ravensburg. This guy grew to an 89 overall. Like, oh, that's actually crazy that this dude went from, like, what was an 84, 83, all the way to an 89, and he grew 3 X factors within the offseason and grew one of them to tier 2. So the fact that that happened, I think this is our goaltender. And we've got him locked up for how many more years? We got him for 4 more years at $5 million. So he's going to want a decent chunk of change after the contract is up. But I think it's going to be well worth it. He did not do great in the playoffs, though. But he's slowly getting better. So hopefully that's not going to be too brutal on us. We've also got Lawrence starting 83 overall. This guy grew a lot. And we got him locked up for the next 3 to 4 years. So he's locked up alongside of Ravensburgen. So then we can make the decision later. In the AHL with prospects, I think Tamlin. No, he's not a backup. Who's our... Don't we have a prospect? In the AHL? Oh yeah, it was Subrev. There was a high league goaltender. I think he's playing in juniors. But if you look at our prospect pool here, Kobasu, power forward. We picked this guy up this past year. Clapperton. This guy's been growing slowly in our system since 2028. It's now 2031. Rosado, we decided to pick this guy up for like a 2-way forward option in case we need to trade away one of our grinders, like what's his name? Kolzig or O'Donovan, who acts like a grinder. Martinez, Traff, like these guys. This guy's been with us for a while, and then Martinez has just been drafted by us, a playmaker. Markov as well. This guy has potential to be a good two-way forward. The stats are there, just his overall isn't. We need to get his awareness up a little bit more. Tunney, Moses, Willis, all these guys can play in the NHL eventually. Parazogan, we were just mentioning about him. So we've got a decent prospect pool in the AHL right now. Got a lot of guys growing down there. I did my season goals, it looks like. Do I want to give Cider one? You know what? No, we're just going to go for it. Review contracts really quick. Sorry, excuse me. Carlo's a cap dump. Okay. And then anyone else need to extend? Holmberg is playing. And then defensively and goaltending. So yeah, so we got Lawrence locked up at 2.750 for the next 3 to 4 years, which is really good. A little bit expensive for a backup, but we also want to give him a shot at being a starter. And we want to lock him up whenever Ravensburgen's term is expired. Then in the system, yeah, so there is Subarev. We decided not to sign him just because he's 59 overall. He is 18 though, so he definitely has a good shot of making the NHL way quicker than Lawrence and Ravensburgen combined, probably. So we'll see how that goes. And then everyone else in the system, I don't think there's anyone else that I'm missing. Clapton, Parasokin, Kobasu, Cohen, or Cowan, sorry, Ashton Cowan. Grummet Morris, is he playing juniors? He is playing juniors. So Grummet Morris is another prospect that could be good. He's top 6 low, but I think he could definitely make the roster. His stats are like 70s as a two-way forward, which is decent. His passing's already 80. That's really good. I love that. Martinez, McClemens playing our first line right defensive spot. He's a defensive defenseman. He might not grow. Probably gonna happen. Tunney, Alenko, Kuta, Willis. Yeah, so we got a lot of like low 60 overall players in the AHL. That's because I like to play guys who were drafted by our team and not signed free agents, but we'll see. So, all right, let's shall we? Hold on a second. Okay, we're good, and then let me just make sure this is chilling. Okay, that's chilling. Good. Don't have any things on there. Good. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get this started. Let's go to the regular season. We'll do our first real-time sim for the season goals and preseason. We're gonna go, I think we make the finals. Yeah, I think we definitely have the team to make the finals. I just got to figure out a way to get us there. Okay, what did we do last year? Shit, it's been so long. I gotta add this to my notes at some point. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Let's do... We don't want to lose discipline. I think just conditioning. Or, what would raise our discipline? Hold on. Penalty kill. Defensive awareness, offensive awareness, stick checking, block checking, team bonding, morale. Goalie focus would be good. Video sessions, offensive, defensive, no power. Penalty kill, awareness, but less offensive awareness. Power play, defensive awareness down, but accuracy, passing, hand-eye. 5v5, skill training, less defensive awareness. Puck control, strength training, too much aggression, less discipline. I think we just do conditioning. There's nothing that increases the discipline, so we're just going to do that. Let's do conditioning. We're going to lose some speed, but that's fine. Trade offer from Philly. Moses and Risotto for 2/3. I'm going to decline it at the trade block. I'm going to put players that I feel like are not going to be part of our future. Probably McClement is one of them, so I will throw him on the block. It's not that I don't think he's going to make it. It's just that he's 66 overall at 21 years of age. So, who is not going to be a part of our team in the future? Let's start with forwards. So, overall. So, you're sticking around. O'Donovan. Danielson. That is a trade bait that we want to look into. Is he top 9? He's now top 9. Yeah. So then that is a trade bait. He has a lot of value now. We want to make sure we capitalize on that value. All right. Next up. So Danielson's on the block. Kolzig, Kidd, hell no. Holmberg, sorry. Risotto. Clapperton might have a chance. Kobasu, no. Grummet Morris, no. Martinez, no. Tunney, no. Kuta, no. Willis, no. Alenko, Moses, Blue Use. Who's Blue Use? Blue Use is a playmaker. We've already got... Was Martinez a playmaker too? I don't mind throwing Martinez on the block then. But Blue Use has more value. Martinez is a year... Same age, better overall. I'm going to keep both and go from... And take it play by ear. Wojciechowski, a playmaker. He's 20 at 60 overall. I think I might throw him on the block. Yeah, Wojciechowski can go on the block. As a playmaker, medium elite, we don't really need that. Unless, let me just make sure. Wojciechowski, he is 60 overall, 20 medium elite. Playmaker, he's not a center, which means Bloomqvist can't be replaced by him in the future. So no, we're not going to keep him. Defensively, let's go by overall, make it a little bit easier for me. So, Shurkov, Romano, Weeb and Reed, and then Vakatcha and Sider. They're all staying together. I like our defensive core. If anything, Reed becomes the trade bait. It's just not yet because I like the way that he plays at the moment with the point totals. Not the point totals. Maybe the point totals. I don't know. The point totals are decent for an 82 overall. George could be put on the block, although I kind of like him as an option for defense for the playoffs. He's not bad all around. Do we put Karki on the block? He's better than George, though. You know what? Let's put George on the block, and we can bring up Karki if we want. Let's go back to defenseman. Overall rating. Cowan, McClement. Do I want to throw McClement on the block? Has he played a full year in the AHL? He has not. Okay, so I want to keep him around for one more year, for this year at least. So we're not going to put him on the block yet. Kvasha. That's right. We picked this guy up because he was the brother or family member of some sorts to the first line defenseman on LA. I don't remember his first name, but he was also Kvasha. So I think like a bit of rivalry in the Pacific Division, being brothers. That's kind of cool. So we want to keep him. And then goaltending. So Lawrence, I'm going to put him on the block if there's 1 year left in his contract or 2 years left. Right now he has this year and then 3-year extension. So I think in terms of that, we're probably just going to leave our goaltending alone. But I will put Husso on the block. He's 36, 76 overall. He's our starter at the moment in the AHL with 1 year left. And we've got Zubrev coming up. So put him on the block. And then let's throw a draft pick on the block. Let's do 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. We don't have a first rounder for next year. We could use a first. We could use a first rounder for next year. Shit. We could always trade back if this year's not good. I'm going to wait on that. And then for wants, we're going to make it so there's like first rounders available for me. Current first. Or no, not current first. I don't want current first. We already have a first round. We don't need more than one. I don't mind current seconds though. And then future first and seconds. Obviously, we're going to do that because we need one for next year. Okay. I think that's good. There's nothing really crazy I want. I'll just see what the trade offers happen to give me, and we'll go from there. Okay, let's do it. Trade offer. Danielson in the 6th for a 2nd and a 3rd. All right, so I'm going to edit this trade. I want to look and see what the offers are from Winnipeg. So, centerman. We need a 4th line center. What do you guys have for centers? We've got Brad Lambert. That is your best centerman right now, so he's probably playing first line time. Yep, he's playing first line time, so we cannot take that from them. At $4 million too, it's a bit pricey, but 2 years left. But then they'd be stuck with Kidney. They'd be stuck with Turcotte, Jaeger. They'd be stuck with Betts. I mean, that's Betts. I said it was 64 faceoffs. I mean, that's just taking stuff away from them. They're not getting anything good back. They're getting a downgrade. They might be sellers. I don't know. Let's see. They are conservative sellers. So they are selling technically. So this isn't technically a buy for them. They're rebuilding. But I'm also like, I don't want to hinder their team that much. Their best guy in center core is an 84 overall Lambert. So no, we're not going to take on that trade. Go trade with someone else, Winnipeg. Sorry, my home team. I love you, but can't do that trade. Sick of mind. I would do that to anyone, any other team, honestly. So, okay. Regular season, we are simming still. Salary cap compliance. I want to make sure we're good on the salary cap because I did not check that in the off season. Excuse me. Chill on my spine. Yeah, we're good. 101. We are good. All right. So the regular season. We are 1-4-1 in the preseason. My God, that's brutal. Alrighty. So, we've got the Anaheim Ducks in the first game of the season. Let's take a look at our lines and see who grew. Enlund went 97. Celebrini stole 95. Misa 90. Second line, Thibault, did he grow? I don't think he did. Bloomquist and Pollock, I don't think any of them did. Kid, same thing. Let me just see. What was it again? We just worked on speed. All right. Kolzig 81, Danielson 81, Holmberg 79. Any growth on the depth charts? Nope. Defensively, Romano up to an 86. Okay, Shurkov 92. Okay, Weeb and Reed stayed the same. Venkatashan and Sider stayed the same. Goaltending 90 overall for Ravensburg and an 84 for Lawrence. We've got a tandem. A 6 overall gap between these two goalies. Ooh, they're going to battle for that starting position. And we've got Lawrence locked in for 2.75 for the next 3. And he could still... Ooh, this is going to be good. Okay. All right. We are chilling. Okay. Let's sim the first game here. Here we go. We are hopping into the first regular season game of a playoff sim. First period's underway. Let's see what we got. All right, power play for Anaheim. Does it go anywhere? Does not go anywhere. Celebrini scoring the first goal of the season. Okay. Scoring on Della Rovere. Oh, was that their goaltender? Interesting name. I've never seen a goaltender with that name before. Interesting. And that'll be it for the first. So he scores halfway through the first period. We're going to go into the second period right away. Power play for San Jose. Doesn't go anywhere. Okay. So that's something to take note of. There we go. Eric Kernack. Wow, that is an old player. Wow. Leo Carlson. Okay. All right. They scored a 2 unanswered. Enlund evening the score, though. Okay. Got a bit of a battle here. Shots are fairly even. Goals are fairly even. Goalies are doing really well. There's 3 goals within like 3 minutes, I think. Yeah, 3 minutes. And the second period is over. Okay. Third period's underway. What's next? Pollock scoring to take a 1-goal lead. The go-ahead goal right there. Power play for San Jose doesn't go anywhere. San Jose's taking off in shots. That's good. 5 minutes left in the game here. 3 minutes left. Power play for San Jose again. Can we score last minute? No. But we're going to win it. Okay. What was our save percentage like? It was a bit rough there. Enlund with a 2-point night. Shurkov with 2 assists. Let's go. Reed with a point. Okay, that's a good start, Reed. We need you to really break out this year. Bloomquist with an assist. Celebrini, Pollock, Misa on the board. Sider, Venkatashan, 0 points, but they did shut them down. Let's take the giveaways, takeaways. Hits, 2 by Venkatashan. Any giveaway? Can I look at giveaways, takeaways here? I can't. Interesting. No, I can't look at the players. And then save percentage. Oh, Ravensburgen, you godsend. A 9-2-6, 2 goals against, 25 saves. Our defense shut down, though. Our defense really shut down. Oh, I was going to look at Della Rovere. I'm going to look at their lineup really quick, the Anaheim Ducks. That's one of our rivals right there that could potentially be in the first round. McTavish, Carlson, Tuck. Not a bad first line. Ryder. Ooh, one of the creative play. 90 faceoffs, and he's playing on the wing. Excuse me? Hawk is worse. And Stenberg. Okay, so Ryder, Hawk, and Stenberg. That's crazy that Ryder's on the wing and he's got 90 faceoffs. And Hawk has 88. That's insane. That's so funny. Maybe because of his speed? No, their speed is similar. Ryder's got more acceleration. I guess that's probably part of it. I don't know. That's really weird. Frazzy, you are medium elite 2-way forward with Bystead and Pastuyov. And fourth line, Seneca with Malatesta and Barlow. Okay, so a lot of centers on this team I'm noticing. Maybe I'd take a centerman from them. Like Colby Barlow would be nice. Good face-offs. Not good awareness, though. Defensively, what they have? Zellweger, Kernack. Okay, so Kernack was on the first pairing. I mean, he's still got a nasty shot. So that makes sense. Tristan Leno, Lacombe, and then Solberg, and Wiz Mueller, who's a defensive defenseman. And then goaltending, starter medium. So he has a chance to become real good, but he is not like medium elite good. And then Vladar. Okay, so then Scratch. Do you have any centers that are Scratch? Felshman. Playmaker. No, not good stats. Hawkinson. Top 4 potential. Oh. 6'5". Ooh. He's 24 though, but 6'5", 235. That would be an amazing depth piece to pick up for our team. I'm not gonna lie. That would be very nice to pick up. And then Koivu, right defenseman, offense. Ooh, oh, they've got some players here. Okay. He's 20 as well. Wow, they're scratching him? Who's playing in his stead? Playing, I guess, was Mueller makes sense. Playing the Solberg over him, that's kind of interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna make a little cheeky trade here. I like the Ducks prospects I saw there. Hold on, I wanna look here. Hold on, let me just go through their team here. So, Ryder has 1 year on his contract. What are his point totals? Because 90 faceoffs on the 4th line. Oh, that would be amazing to have. Lots of penalty minutes though. Don't like that. What about Hawk? Hawk is too high potential, too high value. Ryder would be the one guy that I could probably get. Kernak, Leno, Bysted, Koivu. Okay, so who was the guy? Was it Koivu? Was it Koivu? I don't remember. I think it was. Yeah, offensive defenseman. Yeah, Koivu, 5'10". Interesting. Was Mueller 6 foot defensive? Then there was that other guy. What was that other guy's name? It's 78 overall, right? Where is he? There he is. Hackinson. 6'5". That's crazy. I kind of want to pick this guy up just because of his size, just as an option, you know? What's this guy? Lynch. 6'3", two-way defender. No. I mean, they've got another guy that's younger coming up. That trade would make sense to them. They've got a guy coming up for the depth charts. He's 4 years younger at the same overall, so he has a chance to grow better. There's also Cleary coming in. That's a left wing, sorry. You know what? I'm going to take Hackinson from them. 6'5". He's 235 pounds. He's got a good physical stats, good defensive stats, good skating. He doesn't have a great shot, but he's got good power. Like, my God, that power on his shot is really good. Bad offensive awareness, bad puck skills, but I mean, that's not bad. Now, this is a guy that makes sense for them to get rid of. They've got a guy coming up that's also left-handed. Left-handed, right? Is that right? They've got a guy coming up, yeah, Lynch, who is 4 years younger, the same overall rating. That could be brought up now if they really want to. And he's a two-way, but he's got similar defensive stats, and he's actually a right defenseman. So that could probably slot him in the lineup in replacement of Solberg right there. So I'm going to take up Hackinson. Everyone else down here, yeah, nothing crazy. Hookah and Gerard could be good, but they're 22 years of age. I'd rather go for the guy that's almost like ready to go. Ekholm, yeah, no, nothing insane. I mean, Fada's not bad. Defensive defenseman, left-handed, but this guy's bigger. Are there any goaltenders I can pick up for if like things don't pan out with our backup right now? Not really. I could pick up Hamill, but that's more value to pay. Let's leave it the way it is, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. So just Hackinson. And then in exchange, I want to see if I can get a fourth line. I want to see if I can get a fourth line center. Sorry, center minutes. Let's see. So Hawk, Ryder would be good. I don't trust the penalty minutes though. 7 penalty minutes in 1 game with no points. Don't like it. Bysted, what about you? You're not bad. You're not bad at all. We actually traded this guy away, didn't we? We did. Interesting. Malatesta, what are you? You're a sniper, right? No, you're a playmaker, but you have bad faceoffs. I think I'm just going to be patient. Playmaker again, yeah. Jacobson, yeah. I'm just going to be patient with my center option. But I will give up something for this. They want a team that can they want like a player that can contend, right? Not defenseman. They've got a plethora of them. They would need a forward. They would need like a winner. So let's see. Bloomfist the Bolt. So Donovan. Kid. Traff. He has played in the NHL before, right? No, he hasn't. He's almost there. He's good physically. I think what I do... Or do I give them Grimmett Morris? You know what? I like Grimmett Morris. But this guy will be ready for them next year. And then I'll also, I can't really give up Tamlin, can I? I don't have Subrev signed. I'll give up I'll do a third and a fifth next year. So I have to overpay for this because this is a prospect still, technically. I don't think he's played in the NHL yet. Let's see. He's only played in the AHL. So he has an AHL defenseman. He's got promise. He's got a chance of being good. He's had points going up constantly in the past 2 years in the AHL. He's not cracked the roster for them because he's got younger players surrounding him. Grummet Morris, they're getting a forward that will be ready in like 2 years, maybe 3. So not right off the bat. You know what? No, I'm going to give them Traff. It just makes sense. It makes sense. Traff is a guy that's like the closest available option that's ready to go. Where is he? Traff. There we go. Yeah, so Traff is 77 overall. That's our highest young player that I can give up without destroying our team. So Grummet Morris, a future option for them. Traff, a guy they can play on the wing if they want to, probably next year. And then a 5th round pick. And we're basically getting someone for the depth charts. Does it go through? Trade accepted. Trav, thank you very much for all your service with San Jose. Go enjoy Anaheim. So a bit of a divisional trade there. I don't do those often, but... And with that, we're actually going to send George down, probably. Yeah, I'm going to send George down. I don't think we need him. Waivers. Doesn't get picked up. Beautiful. Okay, AHL lines. We need to put someone else in that forward group. Yeah, second line center. Sniper, 2-way forward, playmaker. Okay, there we go. Put Moses there. Bois, what are you? Bottom 6, 2-way forward. I'd rather play someone else. George, Mogilny. There we go, Mogilny. 2-way forward, undrafted. Played in Russia a few times. Okay. Let's get Mogilny in there. And then what we're going to do, Kuda, you're one of our low elites. Nope, we'll play you. Willis. 62 faceoffs. Tunney. 69 faceoffs. Alenko. Let's do Tunney in the middle. And then Mogilny down here. And then Willis, Sniper, Playmaker, 2-way forward. There we go. And then AHL. So if I want to like change things around or maybe slot in a defenseman on the 4th line for like Hackinson, we could do that for more physicality if I want to. It's not unheard of doing that in the NHL. I just want to make sure Venkatashan is still playing. I don't want to like put someone else in his place because he's been playing very well for us. Like if we look at his stats, he's been doing really solid for us. In his first year with playing with us, he had only 1 point. His rookie year last year, he had 16 points on the 3rd pairing. That's solid, and he's a defenseman for that. And then he also has an X factor, so that really helps in the sim. Also, what were his giveaways, takeaways between these guys? 1 and 1, and then Cider. 1 takeaway. I mean, yeah, that's already perfect. It's only 1 game. It's a small sample size, but that's still really good. He's got a perfect giveaways, takeaways ratio. So, okay, we made a trade already within like a day. Let's start simming the calendar here. What's this? Oh, I guess someone going live. Okay. All right. Let's sim to the 31st here. And then we'll take a look at what all of our traded players, the guys we traded away, how they're doing. Prots. Do we want to bring this guy back? No. We traded him on purpose. Not bringing him back. We don't want Barefoot. Matt Dumba, that's a vet. Hold on, is he left or right-handed? He's right-handed. Speed's not there. 2-way game's not there. Physical's bad. No, we're not taking him. Decline. All right, with 3... Nope, never mind. 2 games. 1 in. All right, draft class. So is this a weaker draft class or a stronger one? Let's see. Rally, a left wing center. You don't see that much. You don't see a primary left wing, secondary center. You usually see center left wing or just centers or just left wings. Interesting. Schneider, looks like he's from the Barrie Colts. Cleary, let's scout him out. Let's just get our top 10 scouted here. Clements, Israel Clements. Merrick Mikus, double M. Play style, please. We got Wyatt McCutcheon. What the fuck is that name? McCutcheon. There we go. That's how you say it. Oh my goodness. I could not say that name for the life of me. 8th Suter. Harold Suter. Okay. Some interesting names here. So mostly Canadians. I'm saying Peckham, a right-handed defenseman. He is NHL ready at 7. Holy shit. James, a centerman. John James. Okay. Or John James. Sorry, with an N, not an M. And then Dallas Barry. Okay, so we got some mostly Canadians in this draft, it looks like, in the top 10. Lots of Canadians in the top 10, actually. We got a few U.S. players potential. Any low elites we can pick up here? We got a few that are 2-bar, but not 3. I mean, if this guy Eric Ward is good, let's see, 3 years possibly. I'll give him a scout. 47th overall, I could use that. And then gems, no gems. And then pin players, we've only got Ward. Okay. So far, so good. So we got 2 wins and a loss. A win against Toronto, win against Utah. Oh, excuse me, a loss against the LA Kings, our divisional rivals. So that's our loss there. Loss against Colorado there. Back at home here, a 3-0 win against the Islanders and a 1-0 win against the Anaheim Ducks. We're undefeated against Anaheim so far. That's good so far. Excuse me. We are 6-3-0. We are second in our division behind Vegas. Let's keep going. We're not too bad. Not doing great, but not doing bad. I want to look at Kid's stats here in a minute to see how he's doing. So we got 3 games win streak, regulation. 4 games there, so we've lost our regulation streak. So loss against Dallas there. Cameron Reed. Oh yeah, I had conversations with everyone. Did he want to go offensive? Just not for him. Oh, I hate this stupid game. All right. Next month, we're going to do conversations again. I did a lot of conversations with a lot of players. I remember that now. Did I do Celebrini too? I don't think I did. Win against Seattle. Win against Winnipeg. Shootout loss against Calgary. A shootout loss against Seattle. A loss against Winnipeg. Win against St. Louis. Against Utah, we got a 4-0 win. Okay. The Rangers, a shootout loss. Washington, 4-2 loss. Okay. We got Tampa and Detroit to end off the month at their barns. A win against Tampa and a loss against Detroit. All right. So we are still second in our division. 13-6-4. Not too bad of a record. I'd like it to be better. But I mean, the Pacific Division's not crazy strong. It's like 33 points, 30, then 29, then it drops to 22. So there's nothing too crazy worried about it. So we'll see how Kid is doing. We'll see how our team's doing. Let's take a look at our edit line screen and see how we're doing. All right, so first line, stellar. First line is no problems at all. 18 goals by Celebrini, 16 assists and 19 assists from Enlund and Misa. I love this first line. This first line is insane. I really hope... Oh yeah, I've got him locked up for 6 years now. I forgot about that. 11.50. Okay, cool. Misa and Celebrini. Second line, a -4. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. It's Bloomquist and Thibault. They're just kind of clashing with one another. Do I trade Bloomquist? I got him on such a good deal. Oh, only 4 years though. I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind. Third line, O'Donovan, 31 penalty minutes. What are his split stats? Let me see. Game logs. So penalty minutes. Does it show penalty minutes in here? 2 there. 2 there. 5-minute major. 2 there. 5-minute major. 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. 5-minute major. 2. Yeah, that's not looking great. He's producing points though. More Kid with 8 points. Is O'Donovan hurting him is the question. Do we need to give him a different line mate here? And then fourth line, Holmberg, -1, 0, and a 3. Okay, so we're gonna try and get someone else. Do I want to slot in Hackinson and see how it goes? He's not a good shot though. Playing offensively is not gonna be good for him. Defensively, let's take a look at the defense. Romano, solid, really good here. All right. We got them extended as well for the next 6 years. Beautiful. Second pairing, 9 points there for Reed. I want to try and get his player type changed again. I'm gonna keep trying on that. Weeb with a goal, that's fine. I mean, don't get any points. Give them all to Reed. All right. Third line, Venkatachan Siders, a minus number. Interesting. Goaltending, Ravensburgen, a 9-2-1 and a 9-10 for our rookie. Beautiful. What do you have in his first ever game played? I want to see. Game logs. What did he play in? Preseason. So October 16th, he had an 880, but his second game, he had a 929. Oof, damn. Made a bit of a... He had a shutout too already. That's crazy. Do you have a shutout? Wait, no. What? Oh, he probably got slotted in. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking here. Bloomquist is 100% hurting Thibault's growth. What are his shot totals? 52 and 23. And then 49 and 23. Okay, so yeah. Bloomquist is hurting Thibault. I think it makes sense to get a new second line playmaker for Thibault. It just makes more sense. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do player search. We're going to look up centerman. or forwards, I guess. Positions. Forward. Can I like go by like, no, it's just forward. Okay. Player role. Any player type. We're gonna do a playmaker. And then I don't think we're gonna do by handiness. Age. We're gonna try and do someone young. How old is he? He is, I want to go 22, probably 22, 24. Let's do that. Search. Okay. All right. So here's what we got by overall rating. So Michael Misa is the best current player between the ages of 21 and 24. Okay, that makes sense. Schultz, no. I also look at their contracts. Okay, so Bloomquist is the fourth best guy between this age range. Okay. Then you got Jacobson. Centerman. Does he have faceoffs? He does not have faceoffs. Okay. Bloomquist has how much faceoffs? 86. So the same as Misa. Actually, no, worse than Misa. Schultz, what do you have? That's too much value, but I may as well look. Yeah, there's no way. Jacobson. Fleischman. What are you? You do not have a contract. 78 faceoffs. He's a right winger, though. I want to go for centers. Tyrell. Playmaker. He is on LA. Doesn't look like he's getting ice time yet. Oh, okay. That's something to keep in mind. He's extended, though. What's he extended for? Can we see from this page? 6.3 at 2 years. Okay. Tyrell's an option, though, because he's not getting ice time. I'm going to come back to that. Does he shoot or pass the puck? He shoots the puck as well, but less than Bloomquist. That's a risk. So I think Tyrell is not the one. Vigo Bjork, also on Boston. They have 2 playmakers already. 17 points, 17 minutes of time on ice, 21 there. So it looks like their first and second line there. Bjork, good face-offs. 8 mil over the next 5. That's not much more expensive than Bloomquist. Similar face-offs, pretty good speed. Does he shoot the puck or pass the puck? Passing the puck. Looks like shooting percentage is up there, though. Okay. There's Desnoyers. Not good. No, we don't want that. Stenberg left wing. Kindle. We go down the top 9, looks like. No, not Kindle. Klimchuk. Playmaker. No, he's left wing, right wing. Benek. Nope. Tomic. Playmaker for Vancouver. Not good defensive awareness. I want a little bit of defensive awareness. Not a lot, just a little bit. Mick Dick. Wait, this guy's one of our creative players. Okay. Let me not go by age range now. Let me just go by 17 to 50. Yeah, let's just do that. Search. All right. Best players in the league. So Celebrini obviously is number 1. With value. So McDavid, Celebrini, Hughes, Smith. We're not going for any of these guys. Zachary Benson, Carlson, Eichel, Natchez, no movement. Hagel, no. Cooley, no movement. Raymond's a winner. Suzuki's no movement. Cooperman, no. Schultz, no. Demidov. 11 mil for 1 year. Not extended. Ooh. He's a shooter, though, I feel. He's got 9 goals. Yeah, no. He's more of a shooting playmaker. No, we don't want that. Wyatt Johnston. Oh, no movement. Damn it, that would have been nice. William Nylander, no. Keller, no. Savoy, not bad. But I've also know that he does not sim very well. Bloomquist, there I am. Kent Johnson. Pedersen, McKinnon. Strome, Bratt, Lafreniere. Jordan Kyrou, no movement, can't do it. Perfetti, no trade. Is he still on Winnipeg? Oh, he's on Philly now. Damn. Okay, weird. Alright. Jacobson. There's Jacobson again. 97 speed. Woo! This guy's crazy. Passing the puck. He has shots, but his shooting percentage is way lower, and he's got more assists. Ooh. Does he have a contract? 6.8 over the next 6. Oh, I've got a decision to make now. Oh, man. Jacobson might be the one. It's just his face-offs I'm not a fan of. Oh, man. Okay, I got to think about this. Dak, no. Zubov, what are you? 19 years of age, playmaker on Pittsburgh. He won the Calder. He's got 2 years left in his deal. Entry level. Fleischman, Berard, Tyrell. Bjork, Frost. I don't know. Jacobson is looking real promising. Larkin, Ehlers, Bork, Zegras. Yeah. I don't know. The one playmaker I'm seeing that looks real good is Jacobson. I'm not gonna lie. Let's now see if the trade makes sense. He doesn't have a clause. He's 6 years at $6 million. That's a really good deal. So let's see. Forward core. All right. So what do we got? So their first line consists of Benson, Beniers, and Jacobson. Who's their goal scorer? Assists. Beniers is their goal scorer. Okay, and they've already got a playmaker on that top line, which means they can slot in Quinn. Okay, so that makes sense for them. They're going to lose a piece, but they're also going to be moving up a piece. That's good. And they can also play Belshea up there if they want to. Okay, that's actually really good for them. Second line could be Zacha, Norris, and Quinn then. Third line is McLeod, DeBrusque, and Hellenius. Fourth line's Wahlberg, Kulich, and McBain. They still got Cotter. Oh, they got a lot of guys in the AHL. They got Cotter, Kumpalainen. Wow, they got so many freaking forwards. Jeez, Krebs is in the AHL. Colton. Wow, they've got 5 NHL players in the AHL. Woo! They move up someone. They'd probably move up McBain or someone like veteran-wise. Defensively, they still got the 3. Yeah, they still got Dahlin, Power, Byram, Atkins, Kovacevic, and Murtka, along with Lamoureux, Cormier as depth, and Ottavainen. Alec, defense or goaltending. Still got Askarov, which reminds me, how's he doing? He's 89 overall. I mean, Ravensburgen's already passed him. He made the right choice. So I think this trade makes sense. 6 years left on Jacobson. How many years does Blomqvist have? He's 22 as well, so same age. He's cheaper. He's got longer term. Okay, so Jacobson's faster. Passing's the same. Face-offs are going to be worse. Same with defensive stats. Physical. Let me just throw them in here. Hopefully be over the league maximum salary cap. I am still down to retain like a little bit of that money. What do they want to shed off cap space wise? They're for cap space. Owen Powers being paid 18 mil. Jeez, that's crazy. All right, what's a low cap dump? Colton, he's playing the AHL. They don't need him. All right, I can bring him up. There we go. So a trade like this, I feel like since they're the same age, it's basically a flip. Jacobson for Blomqvist, and then Colton's including the deal for the cap space. But I think we need to sweeten the pot a little bit because we're taking depth forward from them. Honestly, what is Jacobson's overall rating? 86. Blomqvist is 87. I'm gonna wait on the trade. We're gonna see if the Bolt and Blomqvist better. Can I pin to my watch list? Yes, I can. It's pinned to my watch list. Okay. No, not Dano Ye. Oh my god. Fucking fuck. No, I don't want to unpin. I want overall rating. I need to go to, where is he? Zubov, Lafreniere, Dockstrom, there you go. Jacobson. Pin to watch list. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. Holy shit. Sorry. What's this? Wait. Oh, yeah, it's 2 o'clock. My clip's uploaded. I forgot about that. I'm like, oh yeah, it's 2 o'clock. I'm like, why do I have this announcement of my clips going up? That's why. Whoops. Cool. One sec. Okay, there we go. All right. We've done our scouting. We've got Jacobson on our radar. Now, let's go over to the to the month of January. Sorry, voice crack. And we will then look at our players that we have traded away in the past, see how they're doing. Florida, 3-0 loss. Rangers and Edmonton. coming up. We've got draft class to look at, though, really quick. First, let's take a look. Franchise medium sniper. Whoa. And he's got wheels. Damn. He's 5'8", though. Holy shit, he's small. Damn. That's crazy, though. A center playmaker coming into the league here. I'd rather trade for someone that's, like, doesn't need to grow, though. Clements being scouted. McCutcheon. Defensive, yeah. Sutter, sorry. James, we're going to scout him out a little more. What is he? NHL ready. Wow, centerman that far back and he's almost NHL ready. Damn. I might pin that guy. 10th, Bishop. New guy. Looks like some guys shifted a little bit in the draft. What other guy that we were scouting? Dowd, right? It was Dowd? No, it was Barry. Oh, excuse me. Potential. Sontag. This guy's going 40th. Potential high elite. Probably gonna be like medium or low elite. I'm dying over here. Holy shit. Low elite. Ward was a low elite playmaker. Oh, so hoping to be a power forward or a two-way forward. Probably a two-way forward. Gems. No gems this year. I don't think we're gonna have any gems this year until like late. So Sontag, potentially high elite. James, potentially medium elite. And then we know this guy's low elite playmaker. Okay. Not bad. We're getting some guys uncovered. 2 losses against the Rangers and Florida Panthers. And we got a win against Edmonton, win against Tampa. St. Louis, a win against them 6-1. Pittsburgh, we got a 6-1 win against them. Washington, a 2-1 loss there. So basically we're winning like maximum 4 games and getting a loss. It's not bad though. Win against Vegas, win against Ottawa, loss against Nashville, win against Vegas again, win against Seattle. LA, we've got a, come on, load. 5-0 shutout. Okay, beautiful. Seattle and Edmonton to finish off the month. A 4th and George for a 4th and 5th. So basically trading back a year for the 4th rounder and then George for a 5th rounder. I'm going to decline it. It's not bad, but it's also not great. I'm going to decline it. And all right, so we got a few wins at the last second there. What was it? 5 in a row. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad. Only 7 goals scored in 5 games. So a bit rough at the end there. The last 2 games. I'm just going to advance days so we can go to the resign. And then we'll look at extensions and players around league. So first off, edit lines. Let's take a look at our lineup here. See how we're doing. Any growth? First off, any growth? 88 overall, 84. Nope. Defensively, 86 for Romano. Okay. Reed and Weeb is still the same. All right, so still the same for everyone. Goaltending still the same. Okay, so no growth. Point totals, 32 and 38 for Enland. 35 and 38 there. So we're less than point a game on our first line. That's fine though. Second line, there we go. Now we're starting to go. Yeah, I think, I hate to say this, we probably need to trade away Bloomqvist. He's shooting the puck too much. He's got a crazy good shooting percentage. I might actually trade away Bloomqvist. I don't want to. This guy grew so well for us in the AHL. He's been playing with us for the past little while. He's been doing so well. It's just he's not passing the puck. And we told him to like 2 years in a row. I mean, we could just be patient with it. O'Donovan, not bad. Kid, still a -1, but he's playing on the line that's like not meant for him. So I mean, it's fine. You got this, kid. You got this. You're doing well. You're actually doing really solid. You're on pace to make more points than last year. Holmberg might move on from Holberg. I still want to get a new 4th line center. Defensively, Romano and Shurikov, really good numbers there by them. Second line, Reed, again, +17. I think it's because he's with Weeb. Reedham and Weeb is doing very well. 15 points there. And then Venkateshan and Sider are -1s. Ravensbergen, 9-3-1 and a 9-10. We've got a tandem this year. Oh my god, we've got a tandem. Woo-hoo-hoo! I love it when we have good goaltending. Okay. Let's look at our contract situation, see what we got. So everyone's locked up, the main core. Carlo wants an extension, 13 mil at the moment. He wants 2 years at 5. I don't see us moving on from Sider, so you can just walk. Holmberg, you want an extension. You're not playing well though, but a cheap deal like that's really good. He is going to drop. Hackinson, do we see this guy playing in our depth? I mean, he wants a 2-way deal. Do I say no to that? Let's do 950K, 2 years on a 2-way. I mean, why not? If he stays in the AHL, he stays in the AHL. We got him on our depth charts. Goaltending's chilling. Husso wants an extension. He wants to play with us more. We give him one more year. 2 years. Let's do a 975 1 mil. Just give him a one-way contract. 975 at a one-way contract. We'll just give him a modified no trade. Yeah, we'll do that. We're not gonna trade him away. We'll just let him walk until or he retires. There we go. Let's keep him on a modified no trade. All skaters in the system. Car key, do you want an extension? You do. What do you want? 825. Defensively, what do we got in the system coming up here? I mean, we've got a lot of prospects that need to play. Burek, are you still playing? 6'8". You are. Yes, you are playing. Who's not playing in our depth charts? Is it George? It is George. Okay. You know what? You guys are the same age. I would rather keep Karkis. You know what? If another deal comes for George, I will trade him away. So 2 years for Karki. Let's lock him up with George's window. So that way we have a guy that replaces him. Beautiful. All right, Parazogan. How are you doing in the system, Parazogan? How are you doing down there? 16, 20 points in how many games played? 33. Not bad. Not bad. No more extensions there. Let me just go to all skaters here. Rosetto. Does this guy want like NHL contract money here? Let's see. He's got the stats to go up. I just don't think he's quite there yet. Let's do 950K for the next 2 years on that window. Clapperton up to a 75. Is this faceoffs okay? 72. Okay. He's very slow as well. Not a lot of growth there. Kobasu already at 75. God damn. Okay, Kobasu, I see you. Damn, all right. Martinez up to a 71. Holy crap, my guys are growing down here. My goodness. Perzogan, Cowan, McClement, 66 overall still. Might be trade bait. Might be trade bait. 11 points though, it's not bad. Tunney, Willis. All right. So let's see here. Do we have any more news on Jacobson? Did he get traded? Did he stay there? There's 17-15. Jacobson, still 86, still same X factors, shooting percentage same, 69 shots in 35 games. How much does Bloomquist have? Let me see. Let's see here. Jacobson for Bloomquist. Let's see. Bloomquist. 89. Yeah, he Bloomquist shoots the puck more than Jacobson. Jacobson's got a better contract, less money as well. More term. Is he on is that a 6-year like window that we have there? Let's see. Yeah, with Enland. So we got Enland, Shirkov, Thibault, Pollock. So that second line, it works perfectly. Thibault and Pollock have 6 years. I've got to do it. I hate to do it, but I've got to. They're the same age, probably have similar birthdays because last I checked they're both 22. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pull the trigger. I think this trade makes sense. They're a team that is kind of on the cusp of making the playoffs, but it doesn't look good. Jacobson is currently getting, looks like first line ice time. I'm not too sure, but there's no scorers on that first line. If we look at their forward core again, let's look at this. So they got Benson and the playmaker. Then you got Beniers, the goal scorer, and then Jacobson's the guy that's the one odd man out. So they could play Belshea up there. They could play Quinn up there. They could play Zacha up there. They've got options, and they've got so much forward depth. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna take Colton from them. Or do I want to take Krebs? You know what? I'm gonna take Krebs just as an option for the playoffs. I kind of want to take him as an option, and that works with the contracts. Look at that. That's beautiful. I need to give up more though, because this is one of their top line players. I'm trading away a second line player. It's basically a 1-for-1 swap. Bloomquist can play on the center spot if he wants. Who's their second line center right now? Let me go away centers. Centerman. So Beniers, then it's Zacha. So Zacha can play the left wing, Bloomquist plays center. I want to see what they do when they trade this guy. Okay, yeah, this is a trade I'm going to make. I don't know if I'm saying this, but I'm going to do it. I just realized, do they have a centerman I can take? Kumpalainen, are you good? Not good face-offs, not good face-offs. Wahlberg, what about you? McLeod. That's too much value at that point. Do you have anyone else down here? Krebs is a center. 76 face-offs, though. Colton, 69 face-offs. and then it just goes down. Okay, so no, we're not gonna get our center from them. We are getting a center, so we can do that if we want, but it doesn't work out. Okay, so then who do we want to get rid of? What makes sense? You know what does make sense? You know what does make sense? No, it doesn't actually. We'll give them George because he's expendable. And then what we're gonna do, also how's super points? 60 overall, that's good. So I check up on him while I'm there. And you know what? I think it makes sense. I want to get one of those players in the first round, but you know what? I think it makes sense. There's no first rounders that are interesting to me at the moment. Might change. I don't know. We can always like make a really crazy trade. One sec. Okay, sorry, I had to check something. I'm like keeping a very close eye on my socials right now. I apologize. I think trading the first rounder for this year does make sense. I don't see any players that are interesting to me. Like after the 10th pick, there's no one there. This is the trade. I think we give them a depth defenseman. Let's see what the defense looks like here. They don't need it, but I mean, as an option for the future, because they got a lot of guys that are overpaid, like 18 mil and 11 mil. Between two defensemen. And then you got Byram down here making 7 mil, which is not bad actually for an 86. 7 mil for 86 is not bad. Then Atkins needs a contract in a year. They're gonna need cheap defensemen. Kovacevic, we could shed some more cap off them. Merchka making 5. Like it's just they've got so many expensive defensemen here. Locked up for at least 1 more year. It just makes sense. So you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give them a defenseman that's cheap, that's affordable. He's locked up for 2 more years after this year. If they want to buy him out, that's up to them. It's their call. This is the trade. I'm going to pick up a depth pick in replacement. So let's pick up... Actually, no, I could use a second rounder this year just in case. That's actually our second rounder. That's crazy. So here's the trade. It's basically a 1-for-1 flip with a bit of an overpay included. And then George for Krebs and a second rounder. Does it go through? Boom. That is... I did not want to do it. I did not want to do it, but it just makes sense. Bloomquist is shooting the puck too much. Jacobson doesn't shoot it enough. I'm writing it down right now. Bloomquist goes to Buffalo. Whoa. So now Jacobson is on the second line center. Holy, we just made a massive move. We just made a massive move. We downgraded a little bit, but we also upgraded in terms of bro doesn't shoot the puck. So that's good. And we also got an extra depth piece included in that if we need it. So if we need to take one of our guys that are really undisciplined and slot Krebs, was it? Yeah, Krebs, we can do that. So now Jacobson, +5. Oh, look at that. And he said a 97 skating. This dude's fast. Holy, I cannot wait to see him on the ice. Power play. Line 2, we got to change that. No, we do not. Jacobson's already there. Beautiful. All right, penalty kill. More Enland. Danielson, Pollock. And then Celebrini, O'Donovan. Okay, so now I would like to shop around for a 4th line center. I would like to. So let's do a quick little glance. I'll look at on the block, though. I'm not going to look at players who they're not wanting to part ways with. So let's see. So defenseman, Malatesta, not good enough. Boston. York. Dubois. Is he still making 8 mil? 2.8. This would not be bad. I kind of want a younger player, though. Mostly center. Mostly left. Sorry, defenseman. Sorry, Clark. Who are you? Graham Clark. Not good face offs. Okay, let's keep going. Buffalo, we just looked. Nothing there. Calgary. 76 overall. I mean, not terrible, but not great either. Nope. Next, Carolina. Nothing there. Chicago. Ivan. Not terrible, but he's the same face-offs as Krebs. So may as well stick with him. What about Kunin? Is it Kunin or Kunin? I don't know. He was on San Jose. Did he get traded from me? No, that's before I took over. Yeah, he was traded to Columbus. Okay, so then Cunnin, right wing center, not bad stats, but he's also 34, so he's gonna drop. Gets keep looking. Colorado, Parker, or no, not Parker Kelly. Sorry, Adam Kelly. No, not good face-offs. We're gonna keep going. Dean. Also, what's my time? 2:26. I want to make sure I have enough time to make food, then leave. Columbus, Callum Ritchie. Ooh, not a good two-way game, similar to Danielson. Better face-offs, better awareness. Okay, we might come back to this. We might come back to Callum Ritchie here. How much is he making? 1 year on a minor league deal. Okay, Callum Ritchie, that's an option. Okay, let's keep on looking. Dallas. Dice. 5'9" playmaker. No. He's top 9 high. He's 21.76 is not bad, but no. Zubov's next guy available. Okay. Buchnevich, Novak, 34. We don't want to vet. Berggren, nah. Edmonton, McCamey. This is not bad. Not terrible. Really good speed. Holy shit, he's 92. You just go for a speed line. Nah. We need someone that's actually like good two-way game. He's not bad two-way game, but yeah. Oh my god. Barkov, how much is he making? 12 mil over into the no, we're not doing that. But that's crazy. He's on the block. Filipino, 4 mil. Ryan Strome. Nope. For Hagee. Lots of players on this team. Okay, LA. No one on LA's team. It's funny. Brett Olson, not good face-offs. Good two-way though. Amadovsky. Nah. Minnesota. Or sorry, Montreal, sorry. Jokela, Christie. Oh yeah, I traded this guy away, didn't I? Yeah, I forgot. Not doing well. He not growing. Kapanen. Oliver Kapanen. Two-way forward, not good face-offs. Good all-around player though. Just not good face-offs. We need a face-off taker for the for the fourth line, sorry. Lamons. Nope, not there yet. Islanders. Nope, no centers. Rangers. Kongratiev, no one there. Ottawa, no one there. Philly, no one there, literally. Pittsburgh. Trigg. Playmaker, nope, no one there. Seattle. Nope. St. Louis, Middlestat. He's got 3 years left in his deal. Not good face-offs anyways. Soderblom. Nope. 65 face-offs. We don't want that. Nestorenko. Playmaker. Not good face-offs. Keep going. Tampa. Lombardi. Playmaker. Nope. Anyone else? Nope. Toronto. Easton Cowan. Similar to the guy we have. No, I'm not going to do that. JT Miller. I'm not doing that bullshit. No, hell no. Utah. Center. 67 overall. Nope. Vancouver. Vinny Trocheck would be a good rental. We're not looking for a rental. We're looking for a guy that can take us into the future. Vegas. Sharangovich. Center right wing. 71 face-offs. Nope. Newhook. 73 face-offs. Nope. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. Drouin. No. So who was that guy? It was Callum, right? Columbus? Or Callum Ritchie? Yeah, Callum Ritchie. I do like him. He's got a worse two-way game than the guy we have, so you have to go his two-way game all over again. What's his overall? 80 overall? Let me see what Danielson is. Danielson. 87 face-offs. You know what? I'll pick up... No, I shouldn't pick up Richie then. I'll pick up Richie. And I'm going to trade away a roster player because we need to make room, right? We got, was it? Krebs, the defenseman. Actually, we could send the defenseman down. Let's pick up Richie, just in case. Because how long is Danielson signed for? 27, and he's got a 6-year deal technically. Okay, let's go picks. Let's just give up. Let's overpay a little bit. We'll do a 4th rounder for this year. Yeah, we'll pick up Callum Ritchie. That's fine. Hackinson is not on waivers, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's go to roster moves. We can move him down. We can bring him up later if we want. That's fine by me. So you can go down to the AHL. You can play on the... Oh, he's on waivers. I didn't know that. Okay, so he did not get picked up, so that's good. 1 sec. There's that. Okay. Let's go over to edit lines, and we'll slot in our depth. Krebs, Carlo, and Richie. You know what? That's actually really good depth. We've got a veteran, we've got a guy in his prime, and we got Richie who's about to be in his prime. That's not bad. That's not bad. And we can always slot them out. Actually, I might slot out Krebs in here now and just see how that goes. Yeah, that looks good. And then Danielson, Kolzig. How fast is Callum Richie again? 85, 86. How fast is Danielson? 86, 84. Okay, so then it's not bad. Okay. I think I'm actually going to end stream here, just so I have a bit of extra time to get myself ready to go, because I do have to try on shoes before I get to work. I have to pick up a few things on the way to work so I can walk back with them. I need to pack my bag, get some food, stuff like that. So I am going to end stream here a little bit earlier than I thought. We're back on 3 platforms, though. That's cool. I'm looking forward to doing this again. The only time I will not be back on all of the platforms is going to be when I play my story games. So that'll only be on Twitch, and probably, I think I'll do Twitch and Kick for my story games. And then for everything else, I'll do on all 3 platforms. Eventually 4, if TikTok will let me stream on there. So that's the plan. I also got to figure out how to get like my vertical canvas set up. So I'm probably going to do that later. So anywho, everyone have a good one. I'll be back. I gotta upload my schedule now too. Sorry. I'll try to stream on Monday. I have a afternoon shift, so I'll try and stream that evening. Probably gonna do like the first stream back with Mom because they're in Toronto right now. So, but yeah, I will see y'all later.